would not have been negligent to leave them toiling in the storm, because Jesus told them to go to the other side. He never promised them a safe journey. He never promised them it wouldn't be rocky, but he promised them that they would make it to the other side. He never promised them that things wouldn't get tough or get hard or that they wouldn't experience some adverse weather, but he did promise them that they would arrive safely. Jesus does not owe you to rescue you in a storm you're going to survive, because storms come and either he gets us out of the storm or he uses the storm to get some stuff out of us. Jesus is not wrong to leave you in the storm. He had every right to just keep on walking, and he would have, but somebody had enough sense to holler out Jesus. Here's why. When you come to the sanctuary, you've got to lay your dignity at the door, because when you come in here, if you need something, it behooves you to lift your voice and call out his name. I know what you're saying. You're saying, Pastor, I would holler out to Jesus, but I'm scared these people around me are going to look at me crazy. I would holler out Jesus, but I'm scared my neighbors are going to think something wrong with me. I would holler out Jesus, but I don't want to disrupt the peace and calmness on my pew. I would holler out Jesus, but I'm fearful to get too emotional, and I might rearrange y'all furniture in this church. But I came to tell you, I came to tell you today that if I were you, I wouldn't care 1 ounce about how they look at you or what they might think about you. They don't have to go back to the hell that you left at your home. They don't have the deficit in their bank account that you have. They don't have the illness in your body that you're praying against. And if I were you in this building and I needed Jesus, I'd call his name. I'd call his name. If I were you, I'd call his name. Go ahead and do it right now. I ain't got to finish this sermon. I said, go ahead and do it right now if you need it. If you need him, somebody ought to call him. And do you know what happens next? Do you know what happens next? They call him and he stops. They call him and he stops for no other reason except somebody called out for Jesus. Check this out. I'm not sure which of the 12 called on him, but I think this text proves that it don't take all of us to call him. It just take one brave soul to call him. And if you call him, he'll come. And when he comes for you, though he came for you, he'll do something for me. Which is why you ought to lean to your neighbor and say, neighbor, don't let me call him by myself. He may not hear me, but he might hear you. Call on Jesus. Calling you Savior. Why don't you hear my humble cry? Oh, no. And while on others thou art calling him. No. Do not pass. Don't pass me by. I'm calling you Savior. Somebody better call him Savior. Why don't you hear my humble cry? Yeah. While on others, I know they're calling Savior. Please don't pass me by.